Hi, today I'm back to reading English. I really need to train my language more, and I will read the book Homo Deus from Yuval Noah Harari. I don't know if I spelled the name of this author right, but anyway, let's get into it. I just want to read it, and I really want to have any trouble with the copyrights of the book. So, well, maybe in the name of this video, I will not make the title so clear to understand. I'm sorry for that. But anyway, let's get into it. The New Human Agenda. At the dawn of the third millennium, humanity wakes up, stretching its lungs and rubbing its eyes. Remnants of some awful nightmare are still drifting across its mind. There was something with barbed wire and huge mushroom clouds. Oh well, it was just a bad dream. Going to the bathroom, humanity washes its face, examines its wrinkles in the mirror, makes a cup of coffee, and opens the diary. Let's see what's on the agenda today. For thousands of years, the answer to this question remained unchanged. The same three problems preoccupied the people of 20th century China, of medieval India, and of ancient Egypt. Famine, plague, and war were always at the top of the list. For generation after generation, humans have prayed to every god, angel, and saint, and have invented countless tools, institutions, and social systems, but they continued to die in their millions from starvation, epidemics, and violence. Many thinkers and prophets concluded that famine, plague, and war must be an integral part of God's cosmic plan or of our imperfect nature, and nothing short of the end of time would free us from them. Yet, at the dawn of the third millennium, humanity wakes up to an amazing realization. Most people rarely think about it, but in the last few decades, we have managed to reign in famine, plague, and war. Of course, these problems have not been completely solved, but they have been transformed from incomprehensible and uncontrollable forces of nature into manageable challenges. We don't need to pray to any god or saint to rescue us from them. We know quite well what needs to be done in order to prevent famine, plague, and war, and we usually succeed in doing it. True, there are still notable failures, but when faced with such failures, we no longer shrug our shoulders and say, well, that's the way things work in our imperfect world, or God's will be done. Rather, when famine, plague, or war break out of our control, we feel that somebody must have screwed up. We set up a commission of inquiry and promise ourselves that next time we'll do better. And it actually works. Such calamities indeed happen less and less often. For the first time in history, more people die today from eating too much than from eating too little. More people die from old age than from infectious diseases. And more people commit suicide than are killed by soldiers, terrorists, and criminals combined. In the early 21st century, the average human is far more likely to die from binging at McDonald's than from drought, Ebola, or an Al-Qaeda attack. Hence, even though presidents, CEOs, and generals still have their daily schedules full of economic crises and military conflicts, on the cosmic scale of history, humankind can lift its eyes up, and start looking towards new horizons. If we are indeed bringing famine, plague, and war under control, what will replace them at the top of the human agenda? Like firefighters in a world without fire, so humankind in the 21st century needs to ask itself an unprecedented question. What are we going to do with ourselves? In a healthy, prosperous, and harmonious world, what will demand our attention and ingenuity? This question becomes doubly urgent given the immense new powers that biotechnology and information technology are providing us with. What will we do with all that power? Before answering this question, we need to say a few more words about famine, plague, and war. The claim that we are bringing them under control may strike many as outrageous, extremely naive, or perhaps callous. What about the billions of people scrapping a living on less than $2 a day? What about the ongoing AIDS crisis in Africa, or the wars raging in Syria and Iraq, and now the Ukraine, of course? To address these concerns, let us take a closer look at the world of the early 21st century before exploring the human agenda for the coming decades. So that's like the 2.5 a page of the book Homo Deus from Yuval Noah Harari. I really believe that today I read it kind of naturally, kind of smoothly, because I listened to some English podcasts earlier this day, and that really helped. So I hope that you guys out there, if you are learning some languages like English, like French, like what I am doing these days, you can have the motivation, the encouragement to reach out to the public, read out loud all the things that you love in the language, and share it, and try to be better and better to sharpen your languages, your language skills every day. And one more thing, I know that for a long time I've not posted anything on this channel because I've been far from home. I am in Hạ Long, not in the capital of Vietnam, Hanoi anymore. I have 2 week journey to go to work as a commentator of basketball in the Vietnam sports games. It's very interesting. I really hope to make a vlog about a working day of mine here, but it's just a plan. I'm so busy, and maybe I do not have the encouragement to do that, but I will try. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in next time. Peace out. Bye bye.